Morning, everyone, and welcome to the September 4th, 2018 meeting of Henderson County Fiscal Court. We are glad you are with us, and we are going to begin, as we always do, with an invocation. And Magistrate Bruce Todd has agreed to lead us in prayer. Please stand.
Heavenly Father, we once again we come and humbly bow before you, thanking you for your goodness to us and all the things that you've blessed us with. We realize all good things come from you, and we just ask that you would bless this court, this meeting this morning, Lord, and we ask that you would give us wisdom to make decisions that's pleasing to Henderson County. And Lord, we just want to remember our troops and that are on foreign lands and at home that are giving up their ways, Lord, that we may have freedom and have be able to meet here assembly without fear. We just ask again you bless this court and keep us safe and keep us in good health, and we ask these things in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Here.
Magistrate Todd.
Here.
Magistrate Warren. Here. Magistrate Alexander.
Here.
Magistrate Putman is absent today.
Magistrate Putman is helping take care of a grandchild in Iowa. We wish him the best and send him our prayers, and I know he will be back soon. Gentlemen, you have before you the minutes of the August 21st Henderson County Fiscal Court meeting. After a period of review, I'll entertain a motion to accept those.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other corrections, clarifications, or additions? Please call for a vote.
Magistrate Warren.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
We have with us today our first Judges Scholar of the 2018-19 fiscal year, and it is Ella Hall of A.B. Chandler Elementary School, and I'd like Ella to join me right up here in front. You can read a special proclamation in her honor.
It's the first time I've read a proclamation in court, so. Yeah. Ella Hall has been chosen by A.B. Chandler Elementary School to be the recipient of the Judges Scholar Award because she has made a choice to accept changes that would benefit her education and well-being, and change is not easy. However, Ella's ability to embrace change has led to growth that will not only further her successes in life, and success is measured in many different ways, whether it be passing a test, scoring the winning point, achieving a particular goal, or taking the necessary steps for overall improvement. And the Henderson County school systems could not let Ella's efforts go unnoticed. And the Henderson County Fiscal Court supports the school system and acknowledges these changes as being significant because students, such as Ella Hall, will be our future leaders. And I, Brad Schneider, County Judge Executive of Henderson, joined with the Henderson County Fiscal Court to proclaim September 4th, 2018 as Ella Hall Day.
Congratulations, Ella. It's good to have a wingman again. I know Steve Gold and I like to have somebody in between us at fiscal court meetings to keep him from badgering me. So when we get back into the judge's scholar thing, it always helps that happen. So keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't misbehave. I will say that the Judge's Scholar program, which was begun by Judge McCormick a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, is the fiscal court's way of acknowledging the work of both our educators and our terrific young people in Henderson County. And it is a big deal, Ella. Not only are you the first Judge's Scholar of this school year, you, as we mentioned before, you'll be the only Judge's Scholar from Chandler all year long. We do one a month from each school for the school year. So if anybody at Chandler asks, just remember that you are the Judge's Scholar for Chandler School and always will be. And we appreciate everything our schools do, and I enjoy taking the time to recognize students and teachers in this manner. So welcome, and here we go with the rest of the agenda. You ready? You ready? Okay. Next, I'd like to invite Sheriff Ed Brady up. He has a new member of his team, and I wanted to take the time to do it a little differently and have it done in fiscal court. And Sheriff Brady, why don't you tell us about your newest team member?
Good morning. Thank you, Judge. As most of you are aware, Keith Berry will be retiring at the end of this month after a very honored service to this county and the community and the Sheriff's Office. And we were looking for a replacement. We needed someone with experience, someone that we knew, preferably that we knew their work ethic and knew a little bit about them. And we were fortunate enough to find that replacement right here in Henderson County. Brooks Young, who worked 22 years for the Kentucky State Police as a road trooper, as a sergeant. He retired as a lieutenant and assistant post commander here at the Kentucky State Police Post. He's from Winslow, Indiana. That's the only notch I can find in his background that's not very good. He's from Indiana, but he's been over here long enough. I think he qualifies for Kentucky, and he's married to a beautiful wife named Amy. Got 2 beautiful daughters in our school system. We think it's a home run for this county and for this sheriff's office to find someone of his integrity and his experience and his training. So I told the judge the other day we needed to swear him today. Did he want to do it before or after court? And the judge says, let's just do it in court. We don't do that very often. So I think that's a neat idea, and we appreciate it. And at this time, Judge, I'll ask Lieutenant Brooks Young to come up front for swearing.
Law enforcement, Mr. Young does take an oath of office. This will be probably the second oath you take. Third. Well, you know how this goes, and I think the best way is to let me read the whole thing and then say, I swear, and that will be it. So please raise your right hand. Know ye that this day came Brooks Young, who was by me duly sworn to the oath of office as Deputy Sheriff, being the administrator of the oath required of Section 228 of the Constitution of Kentucky in words as follows. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this Commonwealth, to be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky, so long as I continue a citizen thereof, and that I will faithfully execute, to the best of my ability, the office aforesaid according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of this state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within this state, nor have I said or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person in offending. And the following additional oath, I do solemnly swear that I will do right as well to the poor as to the rich in all things belonging in my office as Deputy Sheriff. I will do no wrong to anyone for any gift, reward, or promise, nor for favor or hatred. In all things I will faithfully and impartially execute the duties of my office according to the best of my skill and judgment. I do further solemnly swear that I will endeavor to the best of my ability to protect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating the laws against me, so help me God. You swear? I swear. Congratulations.
Amy, come on, first get a quick picture of
wants to get me in trouble, they gotta go through him to get to me.
If you want to say anything, feel free. If not, it's up to you.
No, I'm just very honored and very privileged and very grateful to be able to come over to the Henderson County Sheriff's Department after a 22-year with the Kentucky State Police. I'm very thankful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I got a good replacement.
Yeah.
Welcome, Deputy Young, and for those of you, if that's the first time you've heard the oath of office in Kentucky, I know it's a little odd, but it is unique and kind of different, and it's the same one the governor takes almost. So, good to know that Mr. Young has not participated in any duels in his career with KSP. Next, I'd like to call to the podium Amanda Hardy from the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Board, and she's going to be submitting to us their property tax rates for 2018-19.
Good morning. Well, I'm here today to let you all know that we did not change our rates, so we felt that that was a good move, that we kept our rates the same. So the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service District Board hereby certifies that 3.269 cents per $100 assessed valuation of real property and 4.4958 cents per $100 asset valuation of personal property, that includes the inventory, is the rate to be levied for the Henderson County Cooperative Extension Service District for the year 2018 in accordance with the provisions of KRS Statute 164.655. The motor vehicle and watercraft property tax rate was levied at 1.50 cents per $100 assessed valuation. Do you all have any questions for me on that?
Again, they're not changing their rates year over year. And part of that was due to the staff's excellent managing of their budget over the last 2 years especially. And so
Thank you.
please pass our compliments along. Any questions of Amanda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to accept the submittal of these rates.
So moved.
Second.
You have a motion and a second. Any other comments or questions? Again, thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Please call for a vote.
Magistrate Warren. Magistrate Alexander. Magistrate Wilkerson. Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
And with that, we have prepared the rates that we need to submit to the county clerk's office, including Henderson County Fiscal Court tax rates for 2018, and you see that in your packet. And again, the Fiscal Court for the third straight fiscal year is leaving our rates unchanged. After a period of review, if you want to look at those, they also include the Health Department, the library, and the Extension Office rates we just approved and accepted.
We accept.
I'll entertain a motion to accept these.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. You want to read these out loud? Mr. Clerk.
Property assessment, Henderson County Fiscal Court taxes for 2018 is order. The property assessment has now been certified by the Commonwealth of Kentucky Department of Revenue, Office of Property Valuation, and permissible ad valorem tax rates and revenue for fiscal year 2018-2019 established for Henderson County in accordance with KRS 64.245 through 68.249. Be it ordered by the Fiscal Court of the County of Kentucky, Commonwealth of Kentucky, that the following tax rates for 2018-2019 are set. Rates per $100, real property 12.8, personal property 18.4, motor vehicles 18.5, 8.5, public service company real estate 11.8, public service company personal property 17.5, watercraft 8.5. The gross levy revenue expected from real property is $2,869,409. Revenue expected from personal property is $463,405. For motor vehicles, $283,247. From public service real estate, $41,927. From public service personal property, $352,168. From watercraft, $11,666. Further be it ordered that a 3 cents per acre tax be levied on all privately owned timberland in Henderson County, which is required to be listed for the taxation and credited to the Forest Fire Protection Account.
We have a motion and a second. Any other questions or comments?
Just for clarification, I think the clerk may have misstated on
Yeah.
the gross levy revenue expected on motor vehicles. That's $283,257.
Let the record show that correction.
Sorry.
That's all right.
647.
The other tax rates listed there we've already accepted. Again, any other questions? Please call for a vote.
Magistrate Warren.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Gold. Your report.
Judge, it's a short report today. Since we had a 5 Tuesday month last month, we already made a lot of our payments, but we do have a payment for jail fees collected today in the amount of $884.99. That brings the fiscal year total to date, return to fiscal court, $30,424.16. And Ella, can you pass that $884 over to the judge, please?
Motion to accept the county attorney payments.
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any other questions of Mr. Gold? Please call for a vote.
Magistrate Warren.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Treasurer Ryder, please come to the podium and inform us any claims you have.
I have one claim from the general fund to James Darcy in the amount of $1,500. This is for drywall finishing to come from the renewals and repairs courthouse expense line item.
Any questions? Motion to accept that claim and pay it.
So
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other comments? Vote, please.
Magistrate Warren.
Aye.
Magistrate Alexander.
Aye.
Magistrate Wilkerson.
Aye.
Magistrate Todd.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, if any members of the audience would like to approach the podium and offer any comments for the good of the county, love to have you. Anybody? Magistrate Warren?
Amanda, I want to say thanks for all that you do, or your staff and everyone does out there at the Extension Office. I think you all are certainly one of our bright spots in the community because of all your involvement. Ella, I want to say congratulations. I think you've got a great future. Obviously, your family support is one of the reasons why you're able to do what you do, as well as your school activities. And I hope you go on to do whatever you set as your goals, and I know you'll reach those. So congratulations.
Magistrate Alexander?
Also, same with Ella. I want to congratulate you on your recent award and your parents for making that possible, because I feel like that they brought you up in a way that you could have received this award. You followed their footsteps, and congratulations, both y'all.
Thank you. Magistrate Wilkerson?
Ella, congratulations on your award. Everything's good in 5th District.
Magistrate Todd?
Ella, again, congratulations, and the court's proud of you, and you're picked out of one school to be a scholar, and that's a privilege. And we just, I know the parents and the principal and school's proud of you, so thank you, and everything's good in my district, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Gold?
Ella, I know you live your life in such a way that when you're not in the room, people say good things about you. And that's happened because they decided to give you this award today. And I want to say something good about some people that have left the room already. I want to congratulate Sheriff Brady on some really good decisions here with regard to Lieutenant Young. Lieutenant Barry left some really big shoes to fill. His service to this community has been exemplary, bar none. And frankly, I was kind of wondering. I'm like, what's the sheriff going to do here? How's he going to do this? He's got some great deputies, but that lieutenant position is a really difficult and really important position. And being able to get Lieutenant Young from KSP, that is really, I think it's going to work out great. He's fantastic. I've worked with him throughout his career at KSP, and he was number 2 in command at the post out there for quite a long time. And whenever Henderson needed anything, he was always there to take care of Henderson. And so I just think it's fantastic. Sad that Keith is leaving the sheriff's department, but happy for him. And very, very happy. Lieutenant Young, so used to seeing him in gray, but he looks pretty good in brown. So, Alec, congratulations. You keep on doing what you're doing. That proclamation talked about you as being a future leader, but you've got an opportunity to lead every day at your school, and I know you do, or they wouldn't have picked you for this. So, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Gold. I want to add my congratulations, Ella, and we'll be talking some more at that great American dining institution, Cracker Barrel, at noon today. Good choice, and enjoyed catching up a little bit more. Hope to have some more family members join us if that's possible. And Principal Haley, we're not going to send her back to you right away. It'll have to be after lunch. We got some important stuff to talk about, so just have to be patient. But congratulations again. Again, it's a big deal. Be proud of yourself. A lot of business going on in the county. Magistrate Alexander and I were talking earlier about harvest season being underway, and I encourage both the farmers and the public to be careful as this happens. It's a big part of our fall season here, harvest. It's a hugely important time for our farmers, but it also can be kind of a dangerous time out on the roads, especially county roads. So I encourage everybody to be safe when you're around farm equipment and be patient around farm equipment. And I know most folks here try to do that, and we appreciate that. Really enjoyed getting to meet the team at SCAP's Matrix, or everybody may have known that business as Matrix. They had an expansion announcement last week, adding actually more than 20 jobs and more than $5 million in investment. And, they're a good team. They were bought by an international company. It's yet another international investment in Henderson County, which I think is very interesting. Name a number of international firms that do business around the globe, and they've chosen to spend money and invest money and help the people of Henderson County. And I think that reflects well in our community. I want to definitely send a message of congratulations and thanks to the team at the county clerk's office who helped us run the special election last week in a very smooth manner. We haven't done that in some time here, and it went, I believe, smooth as silk. I know Attorney Gold was part of the observation team at the courthouse, and I'm not aware of any problems that arose. Went smoothly. The results were posted quickly, and everybody comported themselves well, and I know we're all glad to have that behind us. But it was a good experience, I think, for the team here. Just in case anything like that comes up again, we'll have a little bit of experience under our belt. Our work on Ohio Drive continues. We will be trying to wrap up all the necessary details to submit to EDA to make sure that we secure that grant and move forward on the project. And I appreciate the work of the city, especially Don Kelsey and Buzzy Newman, in helping put together a team to assist us in that effort. And we've been working very closely together to make sure that all that gets done properly. And we're going to continue to work together as we move forward on that. And it's a very important project for the future of the local economy here. So glad to work with them like we have. Without further ado, I will entertain a motion to adjourn this very short and official meeting. One more thing. We will have a special called meeting on September 12th at 9:30 for second reading of the property tax rates that we just accepted. We need to have one at that date in order to meet a deadline to submit to state. So please mark September 12th, 9:30 a.m. right here, a special called meeting for second reading of these tax rates. It won't take us very long. But we need to do it at that time. We can't wait till the next fiscal court meeting because of the deadline that's loomed. So appreciate your forbearance on that. September 12th, 9:30 a.m. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. A motion and a second. All those in favor can leave.